Hello everyone, Jim Combs here once again with Video Game Saga, giving you guys all an update at day 2 of E3, the big gaming show. I was having some technical difficulties last night with the webcast, but it looks like we're back up and going. So to catch you guys up to speed real quick, day 1 was awesome. Most of the day was spent waiting in line to play the Nintendo 3DS, which was extremely worth it. I had my dad wait in line while I went over and waited in line for Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and they got a thing going where if you win 5 matches in a row, you win a limited edition T-shirt. So I really want one of those. I had to get out of line because my dad called me. He's like, "Oh, it's moving. We're getting ready to go in." And I'm like, "Crap!" So I had to lose my spot in line and run back over to Nintendo's booth. But I got my hands on the 3DS, which was phenomenal. I was telling you guys about it before a little bit. Um, on that note of 3DS and games, 2 games I'm really excited about that I got to play was Star Fox 64, which looks amazing. Just picture the amazingly awesome Star Fox 64 in 3D, in smooth, fluid 3D on a handheld, and you get an awesome 3D version of Star Fox 64. It was really sweet. And then Pilot Wings was really sweet as well. The dynamics in the 3D was really sharp. When the plane is turning, you can just really see it in 3D moving around, and barrel rolling looks really sweet. And of course, the 3D cameras I was mentioning as well is just really stunning. So that was phenomenal. And then, of course, meeting Hideo Kojima-san was just priceless yesterday at the 3DS little area showing, which was phenomenal. Other games got trial yesterday. There's been little snippets and trailers on Sonic Colors, and I was really excited to see it at the show here and actually get my hands on it. I was playing it for the Wii, and it's a lot like Sonic Adventure. If you guys have ever played Sonic Adventure 1 or 2, it's very similar to that gameplay. Everybody, complains and moans about Sonic Adventure, a lot of people, but, it's a 3D world, and, you got to bring the games into 3D at some point, and then, of course, still you have your classic side-scrolling games as well, so it's the best of both worlds. Sonic Colors is the 3D side of gameplay, and I was really impressed with the level design. It's really sweet. Of course, it's colorful, hence the title, but one of the levels I was playing, it had like these big sprinkled donuts that you're spinning around in and stuff, and it just had a really cool old school nostalgic feel to it. So I definitely love playing that. Let's see, what else did I play yesterday? Splatterhouse. Oh boy. I love the original, and this one is definitely living up to the original, and it's taken the name to the extreme. I mean, the blood in this game is just intense. You guys have to see it to believe it. It is really sweet. There was a boss battle where you grab the boss by the head and you're like pulling his head off. You can your meter can fill up and you go into like this berserker mode and you just go ape shit, hacking everybody up. Rick himself will get covered all with blood, which is really sweet, and you'll just see him just drenched in blood as you're hacking up all the enemies that are on screen. You got Meat Cleaver, you're cutting them in half, ripping torsos in half. It's going to be a bloody good time, and definitely lives up to the title, Splatterhouse, on the TurboGrafx 16. So that's going to be exciting, and I can't wait for that remake to come out. Also, too, Pokemon, Pokepark. Pokepark, Pikachu's adventure is a lot of fun. I love Pokemon. Anybody will tell you that. I'm hardcore Pokemon. Basically, in a nutshell, the park, all the Pokemon are sad, and you play as Pikachu, and you got to go and cheer them up. And so that you can play like tag and hide and seek and fun stuff like that. So that was a lot of fun getting to play that. So that was yesterday in a nutshell. Some of the games I got to play. Now to catch you guys all up for today, day 2 of E3. It's been a lot of going around most of the day collecting free swag, which I'm going to do another video about, showing you some of the stuff I've collected so far at the show. And I've also got some more games in, which is sweet. I got to play Sonic the Hedgehog 4, which I was very excited to play. They had a total of 4 levels. One of them included a boss battle with none other than Dr. Robotnik, and it's very reminiscent of the first Sonic the Hedgehog, so they are definitely going back to the original for its roots. The graphics are sweet, very beautiful graphics, and Mobius looks awesome, and Sonic has like this kind of cell shading thing going to him. He looks super sharp, so I was excited to play that. Other classics, Being Reborn, NBA Jam. I just got through playing that one, and boy, I usually suck at like the basketball games, but this is one I was able to pick up and play and be really good at. And the glass shattering's back when you slam dunk, and of course all the classic one-liners, boom shakalaka. And yeah, so that was very exciting. So I'm on an NBA Jam high right now. I've been wanting to get my hands on that. That's a Wii exclusive. Another Wii exclusive I got to play was Tron Battle Grids, which was so freaking awesome when I was playing. I can't wait for the new Tron movie to come out, Tron Legacy. But in the game, in Battle Grids, you're on your light cycle and you're zooming around the arena, and you got your light trail that you're leaving behind you, and you want to avoid running into that and the enemies. But it's really fun, the light cycle, and you can use the Wiimote and flip it up to do that. Oh wow! So there's been tons of great games, and there's a lot more I'm not even mention. I'm forgetting to mention right now. 'Cause there's been so many I've been able to play today. Uh, so next up, it's coming up on 5 o'clock pretty soon here. So they're having a cocktail party at Sony Online Entertainment booth. So I'm going to hit that up, and then at 6 o'clock, I was actually able to get in on an appointment to see the new Call of Duty Black Ops and True Crime, which I love that series. I love the True Crime series, so I'm excited to see what offerings they have on that. And speaking of appointments, Rock Band 3 was another big highlight for me today. I had an appointment at 2:30 to see Rock Band 3, a presentation, and I got to play it. And let me tell you guys, the piano is freaking awesome. What in a cool addition to the instruments. They've been wanting, fans have been wanting that for a while. So I got to play the keyboard, which I'm a big fan of personally, and it translated very nicely in the game. We're playing Bohemian Rhapsody, which is a crazy song, and they were showing off the sweet 6-string guitar, which is going to be badass because not only does it double as a real guitar that you can use outside of the game, but you can also use the guitar in real time and play the actual guitar while you're playing the game, and it all correlates together, and it's going to make for a very nice experience, and that guitar is definitely going to be worth the expense. So I'm out of breath here, guys. I'm super excited. I'm going to have some more webcasts here for you before the show is over, and I will catch up with you guys later. Hope all is going well. Later.